Hey guys, not really getting a lot of bites here in Central Texas right now. It was 87 degrees outside at 3 a.m. when I started this morning. Big old sweaty mess already. I think it might be, I don't know, might be 7:30 now. Anyways, I get a lot of questions about the setup I use for pond hopping. So since we're not getting bit, I guess we'll go ahead and go through that real quick. Alright, so here's the setup. What we've got here is homemade PVC rod holder. Because of its shape, you can rest it on your hip very easily. I'm carrying 6 rods on it right now with no problem at all. As far as reels, pretty much SLX is all the way around. Spinning reel is going to be a KastKing Speed Demon. Really nice for finesse because it takes up line very quickly. Over here with the frog rod is actually going to be an old KastKing Spartacus reel. Pretty worn out. I do like to use my worn out reels for frog fishing because if I lose a gear or something, not a big deal. As far as rods are concerned, we've got pretty much all the way around All-Star Classics, Academy Specials, $50 rods. If they break, I'm not going to cry about it. Actually decent rods for the price. I actually really love them. I don't know what I'm going to do if they ever stop making them. And they got cork handles on them, so if I take them on the kayak, I don't have to take rod floaties. They float by themselves. Yeah, pretty simple setups, really. Mainly built for toughness. Not much to look at. I mean, SLXs aren't the smoothest reels in the world, but they are tough. So yeah, that's what we use daily basis. Like I said, the rod holder, that's a game changer. I'll get some close-ups of it, so maybe if y'all feel like making one, you can go ahead and make one. PVC's mighty expensive right now. I think this one ran me $48 in PVC, which is wild. PVC used to be real cheap, just like everything, right? But yeah, there it is. That's the setup. Forgot to mention one rod right here. This is the David Dudley Pro rod that I got from Monster Bass when I signed up for the box. It's nothing special, just a heavy, just nice heavy action fast rod. Great for frogs. 7.6 really launches them out there. Really like it so far. Just got it, only used it a few times, but seems to be pretty good for a gimme rod. So we'll see. We'll see if it holds up. Getting snagged on trees and bushes and stuff like that. We'll see how long it lasts. A little bit more on the setup, guys. We're going to cover some of the line weights that I use and the different rods. So for swim baits, small crankbaits, stuff of that nature, we've got this guy over here. This is 12-pound fluoro. Medium action, or moderate action, medium heavy rod. So a little bit slower parabolically, but works great for getting hooks in them, making sure that the hook is actually in. Over here, it's what we use for spinner baits, larger crankbaits, just regular medium heavy rod. Again, fluorocarbon, I think that one is 12-pound as well. Over here is our finesse setup. I've got 15-pound braid on there into an 8-pound fluoro leader. That's what we run on that guy. This is just a medium action fast. Over here we've got the one I use for obviously a fluke or lighter Texas rig stuff. I think right now this one's got 15-pound braid on it. into 12-pound fluoro, I believe, on that one. Over here, the frogging rod, 40-pound braid, pretty standard there, not much to look at. Over here would be my bigger Texas rigs, jigs, stuff like that. Medium heavy rod, fast action. I think this is 25-pound braid or 30-pound braid. And then usually I have a leader on it. Usually I have a 15-pound fluoro leader on it. Sometimes 20, depending on how heavy a cover I'm going. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty basic stuff, really. Nothing too fancy.